Hey YouTube, hey YouTube, hey. It's been a little while, I know, but bloody hell, there's been a lot of trailers out recently, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to make a little vid. I'm going to make a little vid. I'm not going to make one for each individual one because I don't know if I have enough to say about every single one, but just this last week, even this morning, there's another freaking Fast and Furious trailer. Like, the hell? In fact, yeah, let's start with that. We're familiar with the formula by now. There are fast cars, there's a hip-hop soundtrack, there are bikinis, there are some drag races, and family. But it's not family anymore. No! Spoilers for the trailer. Vin Diesel is broken. He's betrayed the family. He's gone off with Charlize Theron with cornrows. I expected her to be a bit more furiosa. She's not. But, it's fine. It's cool. They're in the Arctic. They have to race away from a submarine. Don't ask. It's bizarre. Statham's back. That's cool. Kurt Russell's back. The Rock is in prison for a bit. That's cool. I like it. They're 8 movies in. They're like, you know what? Let's rejig the formula again. Fair play to them. Fair play. This franchise shouldn't be working, but it's gonna make gangbusters. It's bizarre, but it's working. So I'm going. It's got me intrigued because if nothing else, there's a hook. There's a mystery to it. Like, okay, we've got to pay attention to what's going on here now. Next one. Okay, so War for the Planet of the Apes. This I'm very, very excited about. I mean, holy hell! Like this franchise. Again, it's staggering. These are like nice small blockbusters. They don't have a huge cultural impact. They do okay at the box office. I mean, they do very well, but it's not. You don't get franchise fatigue off them because they're sort of once every 2-3 years. They need that time to get the CGI right, and holy shit, the CGI in this is so good. There's an orangutan on the horse, and it's just it's mind-boggling. That and the fact that they've got Woody Harrelson in here playing a really badass cross between Colonel Kurtz and Ralph Fiennes' Nazi from Schindler's List. Oh my god, that's amazing. He's bald and he's shaving his head, surveying the troops over this winter fortress, and like, this is badass. This guy's he's gonna be problems for him. It's narrated by Caesar. Caesar has a wee bit of an accent in this one, which I thought was a little bit odd. But I mean, yes, his vocabulary's grown a lot more. They're no longer speaking in sign language or ape speak. They're just like, I did not start this war. I offered you peace. Like, yeah, you did. You did. We saw that last movie. But here we are. So yeah, Kova's not coming back for this, but there's that. I mean, the action looks great. It's intense. This is the setup for the Planet of the Apes films, or maybe it's a different one. Maybe this is a complete reboot. It's really, really hard to tell. I wonder when we're going to see the astronauts come back. But regardless, I'm on board. So there's that. Let me see, what else have we got here? Oh yes, a little thing called Spider-Man Homecoming. I'm gonna not say holy shit anymore. I think I've sworn enough in this video. But yeah, that's this is, nobody was really very. We've got Spider-Man fatigue. Okay, this will be the 6th Spider-Man film. Okay, only 3 of those have been Raimi's. Then we have the 2 Garfield ones. Civil War doesn't really count. That was a really, really cool cameo, but it was just a cameo. This is Tom Holland's Spider-Man full first outing, and it's nice. It's like they were touting it as like a John Hughes movie, and it kind of is. It opens with him stopping a bank robbery, and then it just cuts to him, high school, watching shit, perving on girls with his fat best friend, watching the video from Civil War on his laptop, and just going, holy shit, I was in Europe punching Captain America in the face last week. Now I've got to work on my trigonometry. Life is hard, and that's pretty cool, man. It's a nice dichotomy. The Vulture looks amazing. The Vulture should look amazing. The Vulture is a bald old man with feathers in the comics. There's nothing good about this. You put Michael Keaton in there. You put bloody Birdman in there. I'm gonna sit up and pay attention. Holy hell. Oh, I couldn't do it. Yeah, that. So yeah, man. Tony Stark's in there. Robert Downey Jr. God, he's going to be expensive. He must have been as expensive as the CGI. Just nice. And the web pits. It's a bad look. It's a classic bad look from Spider-Man, but it's in there. Nice. I don't really know what else to say about that. I just, we're all gonna go watch it. It's Marvel proper Marvel Spider-Man, easy for me to say, and yeah, it's a rejigged Spider-Man. It's weird for me because the Peter Parker I read as a in comic books was already a high school teacher at this stage. He was an adult, mid-20s. Now we're seeing him in high school again, but do you know what? He's being played by an honest-to-God teenager. We'll give it a pass. Next, Guardians, man. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. It's got what I wanted from a Guardians trailer. It's got a new song. It's got a fucking sweet song. Fucking Fox on the Run by Sweet. And it's nice. We got a little look at Baby Groot, a better look at Baby Groot. We hear his little voice. He's still voiced by Vin Diesel. Odd, but you just roll with it. He's going to sell so many toys. James Gunn has already stated that's not the reason for this. It's set 6 months after the last film. I can go with that. It's fine. It doesn't give us too much. He said that the scenes in the trailer are primarily from the first half of the movie, which I think is quite clever for the first full non-teaser trailer. It's funny. We get to see Baby Groot murdering people. We get to see Drax just being Drax again. Here's the gang all here again. We're having fun fighting tentacle monsters. Drax is in it. He's yelling up to the heavens. Mantis, new character Mantis, telepathy. She's like, oh, you've got love. Peter Quill. It's like that must be. Chris Pratt must just feel like putting on that jacket again, just getting into character just so easily. He's like, yeah, I've got a real sort of selfless love for everyone. No, sexual love for her. And then just Batista just roared with love. Yeah, we're gonna have a good time. The trailer let us have a good time. We've watched it repeatedly. The movie's gonna be great. I wonder if it's still gonna retain the same heart as the last one did at the start, but holy hell, man, I'm on board. Next, Transformers. Now, this film, this is Transformers 5. It connects with the other films a little bit because Josh Duhamel's soldier character comes back and he's like, we can't do it, the mission's over! And Marky Mark's like, no, it's not over, man. We're just believe in humanity and stuff, or whatever. Anthony Hopkins is narrating it. He's just saying, haven't you ever wondered why they kept coming back to Earth? It's for artifacts. It's always artifacts. When Megatron came down the first time to get the cube, I don't know why they didn't just go, do you know what? We've got a whole bunch of other artifacts that they could use to take over the universe. Let's get rid of them now. But whatever, here we are 5 movies later. So yeah, it seems to take. We see knights. There's a dragon Autobot. There's a dragon robot now with 3 heads. That's pretty interesting. It's going to tie into King Arthur and Merlin and Camelot and all that shit. If Excalibur isn't the artifact, then I don't know what they're doing. And Optimus Prime has betrayed them, or something. Again, we're going back to betrayal in our heroes. I know that Optimus Prime turns in. He turns into. Is it Rodimus Prime? No, it's not. Optimus Prime turns bad. We can see the purple eyes. He tries to kill either Bumblebee or Cade Yeager. I can't believe I remembered his name. And it's just here. I mean, again, we've got to see what's happening there. But I'm not as engaged to that storyline as I am with the Fast storyline. Make that a crossover, okay? Give me that crossover, and I'll sit up and pay attention. Finally, there's a Mummy trailer. There's a reboot for The Mummy with Tom Cruise in an airplane crash caused by birds. The mummy gets loose. She's got weird pupils. They go half and half. Russell Crowe's in it as Dr. Jekyll, though we get no hint of any Hyde. It's supposed to be tying into this mad Universal Monsters universe they're building. I think Dracula Untold ties into it as well, but there's no indication of that either. It just looks generic as fuck, honestly. I don't know what more you want me to say. It looks fine. There's not even a lot of Tom Cruising in it. A double-decker bus hits him and he goes through it. Somehow there's a lot of mist over London. There's birds. He picks up a pipe and hits her. The trailer gives nothing away. Not even Russell Crowe. He's in it for one split second, just going, "This is Queen such and such, and she's a mummy. I have a monster side." Russell Crowe's Dr. Jekyll and presumably Mr. Hyde is a good shout, but this was a lame trailer. This was a lame duck. But yeah, I think we've covered them all, man. I think those are all the trailers that have happened in the last week. So if you like this vid, please click like, subscribe, view, share, and all the usual jazz. New Sherlock trailer that came out as well today, but there's not a lot in that. But hey, See you, all the best, YouTube. All the best. Take care. Bye. 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 Wubba lubba dub dub.